Alright, I've seen quite a few videos of people doing this. Basically, I'm going to show you my video game collection. It's not very big. I just started collecting, recollecting I should say, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I still haven't even went and actually bought any of the retro stuff like a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo. So let's just get right to it. I'm not really going to explain too much about it because I don't want this video to be too long. So for the Nintendo, I have the Willow. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. So when I saw this on eBay, especially in the box, I was like, I gotta have it. Which is funny because I've owned this for like a year and I still haven't went out and bought a Nintendo to play it. Moving on to the PlayStation, because I don't have any Super Nintendo or 64 or GameCube games as of right now. I do have some on the way and a console for the actual GameCube. So I'll eventually do an update of this video. Moving on to the PlayStation, I have Grand Theft Auto, the first one. I put it in today because I got it today. Not too bad. I'm going to have to get used to the different kind of style gameplay. Here we have Dark Stone, one of my I'm going to say top 20 RPGs right here. I enjoyed that game. Final Fantasy 8. I have 7 and 9 currently on the way in the mail. eBay. You gotta love eBay. They're also Black Label. That's awesome. That was cool. So yeah, I have beaten and played this one. Did enjoy it. Got this off eBay. It's not in its original case. As you can see, it's in a DVD case, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I enjoy the video games. No, I do not collect the cards. I do have cards, but that's just because they come with the games, and they just come with the video games. So, every time I buy a video game, I get 3 cards, and they're in some retarded little sandwich bag thingy. But no, I don't collect them because I don't really keep good care of them. Alright, I'm going to move on to my favorite RPG of all time, The Legend of Dragoon. I have the green label right here. I just did a review on that game as well. Again, Legend of Dragoon, this is the black label, colored discs. The green label basically is black and white discs. In fact, I enjoy this game so much that I actually, eBay, gotta love it. I went and I found some manga, which I don't really consider this a manga. It looks kind of like a Japanese novel because there's not a lot of pictures in it. So, unfortunately, I'll never be able to read it unless I learn how to read Japanese. So, you might consider it a waste of money, but I don't know, I'm a collector, I guess you could say. Here we have an actual manga, set up just like it, pictures, that type of thing. This is actually the Japanese strategy guide. I actually like this a lot better than the original, which I'll repost my strategy guide review that I did on this particular game, because I talk a little bit about this in there too. Alright, moving on to the PlayStation 2, I have Rogue Galaxy shell shading graphics. Some of my favorite games are shell shaded. I'm probably going to screw this name up, so don't kill me, fans. Radiant Stories. I got this maybe a week ago. I kind of played it, shell shading graphics. The graphics could be better even though they're shell shaded. They kind of seem kind of like iffy there. So I haven't really played that, so yeah. One of my favorite Grand Theft Auto games right here, San Andreas. I actually recently got rid of 4 because I don't really play it that much. I enjoyed this one because yeah, I like hooking up the trailers to the trucks and just cruising around. Call me weird, but I enjoy doing that. Listening to oldies. I love the oldie stations. Awesome. Alright, Spyro. I'm actually going to start getting the originals for the PlayStation because I enjoyed this series, especially when Insomniac owned it. I stopped liking it after, well, actually, Spyro the Beginning or something like that. All games after that I didn't really care for. And they're coming out with this new one, which I think is completely retarded, and it's not because I like the old one, it's like they're trying to make it like some kind of retarded Pokemon thing. I saw this YouTube video of somebody saying that they're just trying to advertise it to kids. Well, you don't have to have retarded toys to advertise it to kids, because, I was a kid when they came out on the PlayStation, and, Anyway, moving on. Dark Cloud 2, awesome game. Totally did this backward. Here's number 1, Dark Cloud. Love them. Any RPG fan, especially if you're a dungeon crawler fan, definitely recommend these 2 games right there. Dragon Quest 8. This is actually the first Dragon Quest game I ever played. I didn't even, I saw Level 5 and Square Enix. Those are some of my two favorite RPG companies right there. So, unfortunately, I don't really... the only Dragon Quest games I now play are the monster ones, which is kind of like a ghetto Pokemon thing going on. I don't really care for a lot of the ones on the DS. I'm more of a console kind of guy. I use the DSs when I travel, so it's disappointing that they don't have a lot of Dragon Quest console games. And I don't really see myself getting the new one that's coming out on the Wii, because it's an online based, and talk about retarded. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on, oh wait, I'm still on the PlayStation 2. I was going to say moving on to the PlayStation 2. Final Fantasy X. I also have Final Fantasy X-2. A lot of people didn't like this game because of the all-heroine thing, but I'm not a sexist kind of guy. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the gameplay. I thought it was alright. Final Fantasy XII. As you can see, I've got a lot of RPGs. I already said it's the most type of games that I play are RPGs. Dead Island. Probably really the only first-person type game I own. To a certain degree, I think. Enjoy it. First zombie game I ever played. Mortal Kombat. First time I played this, I think it was on the... I don't want to say the Super Nintendo. It was on the Super Nintendo. Totally became addicted to it. Me and my siblings used to go in the backyard and actually pretend we were Mortal Kombat characters fighting. Of course, we never actually hit each other because we understood the concept of pain. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the other ones because I kind of sold them, and then this one came out, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get it. And I haven't even beaten the other one, so now I gotta go back and get the other one so I can actually catch up on the story thus far. Red Dead Redemption. I also have the downloadable version of Undead Nightmare. Love this game. This is another favorite of mine of Rockstar. This and Grand Theft Auto series. Let's see, Xbox is the only Xbox game I have is a Yu-Gi-Oh one. It's alright. I really don't even play it. I probably should just put it on eBay and sell it because I don't really even play it. Prototype, obviously not the original case. I plan on getting it for the PlayStation 3. I do have it on Windows, but unfortunately I don't have the correct Xbox controller to play it because I don't like playing with the keyboard. Lost Odyssey, my favorite RPG on the Xbox 360 right here. My second favorite RPG, Blue Dragon. So as you can see, like I said, this is a small collection. I just started. Oh wait, excuse me. I also have Final Fantasy 13. I just noticed it sitting over there. I was playing it earlier, so that's why it's not over here. So I also own Final Fantasy 13 for the PlayStation. So I just decided to do this general movie, or video I should say. I don't know why I keep saying movie. So hopefully we'll see how big my collection gets later.